Well, whether you like it or not, you're stuck with me again for Federalist 51. This one's going to be even shorter. Remember, watch these videos a couple times, make some notes. It's going to help you remember these things before you get to the test. Federalist 51 deals with checks and balances, which of course is the keystone of the American system. And it says, how do we create appropriate checks and balances and a separation of powers within the national government? So one of the main, first of all, checks and balances are one of the most important things in our form of government, which I've said a couple times already. And you remember there's lots of these, right? That the president can veto a bill, but the Congress can override that veto with a 2/3 vote, and the judicial branch could come in and say that it's unconstitutional. And the president has leverage over the judicial branch by picking judges. The legislative branch gets their say by confirming judges in the Senate. So all those things were the checks and balances that we talked about, and they're critical. They're probably the most important part of our American system. So one of the most quoted parts of Federalist 51 is this quote from Hamilton: "Ambition must be made to counteract ambition." So the idea was, ambition, the idea that you're trying to get power, can actually be a good thing here, because if the people in the legislature and the Congress are ambitious, they're going to keep an ambitious president from trying to walk all over them. And if you have a really ambitious Congress that's trying to do things that are not good, a really ambitious president will try to shut them down. And if you have a judicial branch with ambitious men and women, they are going to not allow something unconstitutional to come through. This was the theory behind Federalist 51. It's critically important when you're doing your argumentative essay. You need to know these different Federalist things and the other founding documents. You need to know these kind of inside and out. So about Fed 51, make sure you understand 51 is about checks and balances. It's the idea that ambition is not a bad thing. Ambitions can be used to counteract each other. Thanks for listening. Listen to it a couple times, take some notes, and I'll talk to you soon.